For whatever you need to haul, I-39 Supply has over 200 trailers in stock at all times with new loads arriving daily. Plus a full parts and service department to keep your downtime to a minimum. Plus, I-39 Supply now offers a full-service in-house graphics department for vinyl wraps and decals. Cash, check, credit card, or financing, I-39 Supply says haul yeah to all forms of payment. 5 miles south of Portage, easy on off from the interstate. Visit i39supply.com to learn more.
This is the JJO Morning Show podcast with Johnny and D. Listen, rate, subscribe.
Greetings. So we were just in Colorado, and a lot of the Colorado merch has Bigfoot on it. Squatch.
Squat!
So a woman in rural.
Don't make me say it. Rural.
Worst word.
Why is that so hard?
I don't know. Rural.
It's better if you say it super slow. Rural. Well, no, that's actually worse. Rural. Yeah, it's better, faster. Drive really fast.
A woman in BFE, Ohio.
They're better.
Thinks she captured the howls or possible mating call of Bigfoot. Using a recorder she constantly leaves running in her backyard, and that's not crazy at all. Her name is Suzanne Farnick. She's a Bigfoot enthusiast.
She doesn't live next to a zoo, does she?
Details schmeetails, John.
Yeah, right.
For years, she claimed she saw Bigfoot.
Oh, lady.
Yeah, I saw him walk across the road back in 2013.
Put the wine down, walk away.
She's been searching for him ever since.
Ohio.
She lives halfway between Cleveland and Columbus.
Yeah, I would have seen it. Where does she live? Is she near Mohican? Oh, my God. I camped down there my whole teenage life.
Tell me she's not in Mansfield.
Dude, I would have got rolled by Bigfoot when I was 12 if Bigfoot was living in Ohio.
Mohican.
The Mohican? F you.
F you.
Does she live in Mohican?
Yeah.
Dude, I grew up right down the road.
Oh, my God. Did you see Bigfoot?
No.
She's full of crap.
She's totally full of crap.
We're driving to her house.
Every time I go home, I would go to camp at Mohican.
You should go and drive to her house next time you're in Ohio and make Bigfoot noises.
Oh.
And she'll have it recorded.
I know all the hiding spots.
So she, anyway, like I said, is a Bigfoot enthusiast. And, man...
Ohio also, coincidentally, has the highest number of crazy people in the country. So
I think Florida's got you beat.
Do the math.
For years and years, she's been searching for him. So she has a recording. It's definitely something howling. A group of wildlife experts at a nearby state park think this bitch is nuts. They're pretty sure it's an alpha male coyote calling out to its pack.
Okay.
But Squatching people are losing their minds. Give me PC2.
I didn't know Ohio had their own Bigfoot. But
right.
Go ahead.
I'm going to go with the
coyote. That could actually be a mechanical noise. A coyote. Play one more time. Right? Yeah, that...
Because they can make some pretty crazy noises.
Well, sure. It's almost mechanical, though, in nature.
Like a hydraulic system.
Sure. But I wouldn't... I'm trying to think what's around there. You get Belleville. Yeah, I don't... There's really no industry around Mohican. It's not a boat. I don't know. Yeah, it's... probably echoes. Now, what do we got here? Is this her?
Suzanne.
What's your shirt say? I'm crazy? What's your shirt say?
The Citizen Science Sasquatch Inquiry.
Your shirt says, bring back LeBron. LeBron, not Bigfoot.
I love the idea of Bigfoot, but...
I do too. I love it. I would love to go to the zoo and throw peanuts at Bigfoot. I would love it.
Well, we don't need to put him in a zoo.
It's not... Hey, Bigfoot, Lightfoot. Bigfoot, Lightfoot.
Gordon.
Have you ever seen Gordon Lightfoot and Bigfoot in the same room?
I ain't never seen Bigfoot, period.
Son of a bitch.
You son of a...
How do you know Gordon Lightfoot ain't Bigfoot?
I don't.
With a stinkfoot. Yeah, I mean, it's like evidence of election tampering in the presidential election. It's just never been seen.
Oh, God.
But awfully hard to fake Bigfoot evidence. I mean, sure, you can make a clay footprint, I guess, but the shaky video. Hi, I like the camera that takes blurry images. Do you have that?
I realize it's 2022 and we have extremely great cameras, but I want a grainy.
Google trail. How many trail cams do you think are in operation any one time around the world?
Oh, my God.
100 million? 50 million? 10 million? How many Ring doorbells have not captured a Bigfoot?
You know, and that's what I'm saying.
That's my only. And those take great video. But, yeah, the hair, that's always.
In the year 2020, the number of trail cams sold globally was over 300,000.
Okay.
Yeah. So there's a freaking lot.
Never seen a trail cam Bigfoot shadow. I've never seen anything of trail cam.
You'd think there'd be something.
Trail cam's really good. They even work at night. They ultra violet sonic ultra.
Really?
What am I trying to say? What's the night camera?
Nobody knows.
What's the night camera?
Night vision.
No, there's a name for it. Ultra poopy. There's a name for it.
Ultra poopy camera.
Can't remember.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. She's clearly.
Mm-hmm.
What's your? Let me see.
She's a little.
Your best guess. Best black. There might be some bear down there. Yeah, there's probably a few bear.
I would assume.
What do you think that is?
I think what is?
Perfect.
You're paying about as much attention as I am over there. Play it one more time, dude.
Oh.
I'll tell you what it is.
Do you want me to play it one more time?
Yeah, let me hear it.
Or like a wildcat.
Why would you just assume it's Bigfoot if you didn't see it?
Because she's insane. Because she's been looking for him for years.
It could be some drunk teenager going down the Mohegan River in a canoe.
She'll find a pube in her yard and be like, Bigfoot.
See, echoed down the valley. I sound like I'm crazy. Hello?
Siren head.
What?
Aliens. We're off to a great start.
Hello?
The word was infrared.
Oh, that's it. Infrared. That's the noise it makes when it captures it.
So smart. So smart.
What'd I say? Ultra infra?
Ultra poopy.
Ultra infra. That's the super duper night cam. Hi.
It sounds like Yoko Ono.
Oh, there it is.
No, dude.
I take a ticket, Sasquatch.
I got it.
Yo. Oh, geez.
Pretty sure it's your mom, dude.
Oh, good.
He ain't wrong. It does sound like Yoko.
Hey, what if you set your camera out of focus so it becomes clear? You got to reverse the blurry image.
Well, the problem with your idea is that...
No, I'm just saying, all evidence I see, if you're in focus, it's blurry. If it's out of focus, maybe it'll reverse blur the Sasquatch.
Right. They're not really catching Sasquatch, and that's the problem.
Yeah, that is the problem. That's exactly. We don't have a fossil. We don't have a bone. We don't have anything. So until I...
Suzanne, you're barking up the wrong tree.
What you're going to say, well, then why do you believe in UFOs, I guess? But I think that we've got enough... We have high-ranking witnesses in the UFO business. That's the difference.
I want Sasquatch to be real.
I do, too.
Unfortunately, we do not have a whole lot supporting that. But, there are parts of Alaska that are undiscovered, right?
Mm-hmm.
Whatever. We can hold out hope. I'm just saying it ain't hanging out in Mohegan, Ohio. That's all I'm saying.
It's very woodsy there, I do have to say. There's a lot of hiding places. But, Mohegan, as far as that is concerned, is very populated. Hey, by the way, if you ever go to Ohio, I'll tell you, a great vacation tip. Go to the Mohegan State Lodge. There's some golf there. Big Pleasant View Lake is right there. It's one of the most beautiful spots in the country.
Very nice.
It really is.
Yeah, we went to Indian Lake. That was fun.
It's almost like
a great time there.
Sure. Indian Lake?
Yeah.
The Mohegan Lodge is kind of like a Frank Lloyd Wright design, and it's way up on a bluff, and it's absolutely
like the Talesian?
Gorgeous. I stayed there on my prom night in high school.
Did you feel a boob?
I got laid.
No way.
I did.
Look at you, buddy.
I know.
Proud of you, dude.
I know. I did good.
You laid the foundation.
The
work paid off.
I gave her the Bigfoot, if you know what I'm saying.
Wow, dude.
That was it.
Showed her my Sasquatch.
Showed her my scene squatch.
You can learn a lot listening to podcasts.
And only 3 countries in the world don't use the metric system?
Or you can listen to this one.
I can't remember where I went Friday. Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. What did I do on Friday? I got to check my calendar.
If anybody saw me Friday, call.
The JJO Morning Show Podcast.
I literally have no idea where I was Friday.
Johnny and D, nowhere but JJO.
So, after growing her fingernails out for 25 years, a Minnesota woman has broken 2 world records.
See,
These are the ones that you give credit to.
yeah, that's tough.
One for longest fingernails on a pair of female hands. The other for longest fingernails on a pair of female hands ever. Well, aren't those the same thing?
Yeah.
Here's Diana Armstrong and her daughter talking about living with massive fingernails.
Massive.
42 feet long.
What?
Yeah.
No.
My mother's nails are 42 feet and 10 inches long.
Well, I haven't been to a nail salon in about 22 years. 'Cause when they see me coming, they be like, oh, no.
My family love her nails. Like, pay extra attention to her, and they just think she like special.
Well, my grandkids come over and do my nail. One nail took 4 to 5 hours. And I go through about 15 to 20 bottles of nail polish.
Damn. 42 feet collectively, like laid out in a row? I have to see what you got there. They're as long as she is tall. Mm-hmm. I can't believe how straight they are.
Right?
You think they get?
Because I remember
wavy, yeah, like some of the they curl.
Yeah, totally.
In the old Guinness,
right?
Like you get a claw of fingernails.
Well,
Be great for scratching your lower back, I guess, but that's too long to do anything. How do you open a jar of pickles?
How do you wipe?
Yeah, maybe she's got some kind of bidet to get
fancy.
Get the chunks off. I don't know. Boy, that's something else. How many bottles of nail polish? God, how expensive that stuff is. There's no way you can type. You'd have to.
Her hands require about 15 to 20 bottles of nail polish and a woodworking tool. Filing.
Okay.
Dude, what?
Wow.
Number 1, this is disgusting.
How disgusting is that? It's so disgusting.
You're disgusting.
This is disgusting.
Oh, that's disgusting.
That's disgusting.
You're disgusting.
You shut up. That's disgusting.
It'd be weird if you needed like itch your nose and nobody's within 3 blocks. I mean, you just sit there and go insane.
There ain't a lesbian that's gonna talk to her, that's for sure.
It's like when you're, those fat people we talk to trying to be the fattest people in the world.
Donna Simpson, yeah.
Donna Simpson, right, and who's killing herself slowly with her curds. It's like, how do you get out of the house? What if you had to get your kid out of the house? It's on fire.
Right.
What do you roll out? What do you got a airbag you jump out on? You keep inflated? What's your thing? Same with that. I mean,
right.
If you got to grab some stuff. Interesting.
I'm not sure what the advantage is. Like after you have the record, then what? Like it's not like you're getting paid or. I don't know. It just seems like a lot of trouble.
It's like you couldn't do normal. I mean, could you ride a horse? Can you drive?
You can't drive with those because like
Can you go to a baseball game?
There's no way.
Can you ride a roller coaster? No, I mean you can't. You sit there with your cats and watch your fingernails grow.
Yeah. Like wow.
I saw it grow.
At least she's got grandkids coming over and visiting her, I suppose.
I can't believe they're not broken. Maybe the acrylic keeps them from breaking. I don't know. I don't know how you women roll.
I don't know how that works either.
I know what she'd be really bad at. being a professional pickpocket.
Yeah. Well, add it to the list of things. There's a million things she'd be bad at. She couldn't be a bartender.
Yeah, just laying there trying to sleep, and you're just to not break them.
Right.
I mean, how'd you like to be, 5 years into that, and then you roll over and break one?
There goes the record.
Yeah, then you're screwed. I don't know.
Might as well ask, why is the tree good?
Good.
Why is sunset good? Why are boobs good?
Hi.
So, to the lady for the nails.
Yeah.
Did she get paid for this?
That's what I'm saying. What is the benefit?
I'm wondering, because, literally you can't do anything. You can't wipe your own tush. You can't even open a door on a grocery store.
Right. So there has to be a payoff. Doesn't there? Or I guess not. I don't. Maybe attention is the payoff.
Maybe she's Wolverine and she just sneaks out at night.
Schnickety-schnie.
I don't know. That the tushy is probably the most pressing question at this point.
Right.
Unless she sits on...
So how does that work? She asks her grandkids, hey, take a break from doing my nails. I need you to wipe my butt.
We'll never know, thank God.
You would reach peak non-function at about a foot into that, wouldn't you?
You'd think.
To where everything is...
Like a foot, you could still drive. But...
Isn't like fingernails like dead skin cells?
Well, isn't it? It's keratin, right?
I got this rag on a stick I use for my tush.
Fingernails and toenails are made from skin cells. Structures that are made from skin cells are called skin appendages. Hairs are also skin appendages. The part that we call the nail is technically known as the nail plate, mostly made of a hard substance called keratin. I do know from working in the hospital that nails are dirty as hell.
Right. So she's got 45 feet of just nastiness.
Yeah.
On her hands.
How does she cook?
Could you imagine getting handsy with that?
No, you can't. You can't. You cannot.
Well, why stop now? I mean,
and then it'd be clicking on every stroke.
Oh,
dude, no.
God, just forget it.
No, it is. I'm trying.
It is weird that your fingernails keep growing. Like when you cut your hair, it generally stops at some point. But the nails, they have their own life support system. They just keep going. It's incredible.
Yeah. I don't understand. She hasn't worked for sure for at least 22 years.
Right. Because who's going to hire you?
What can you do?
Right.
Hi, I'm your professional back scratcher. No, just stand 6 feet away. I got you.
How tempting would it be to walk up and just break one of those over your knee? I mean, and wouldn't that be a very satisfying action? Just walk up.
Yes.
Give me that. Give me your hand.
I totally want to just get a pair of side cutters. Just walk up and oh, sorry.
Whoops.
Sorry.
I can't control these things.
Hey, man, thanks. Thanks, dude.
All right.
Hi, man. Hi, how's it going?
Can she still give a dirty trombone?
Oh.
You people.
Good morning.
Hey, I just wanted to comment on the nails thing. Did you guys hear the original story? I kind of came in a little late.
What's the original? What did we miss?
Why she started growing them out in the first place?
So to break the Guinness record.
No. If it's the lady that I'm thinking of with her grandchildren paint our nails all the time and they're 42 and a half, her story is actually on TikTok or something. Her daughter actually passed away from an asthma attack 23 or 24 years ago. So the last person that painted her nails was that daughter. And so she didn't actually leave her house for 10 years because she had PTSD and everything because she was home. And she went and checked on her daughter, and her daughter had passed away from an asthma attack after she had hey, I'm going to work, go wake up your sister. And they called back and said, Mom, she's not getting up. oh, no, just shake her. She's like, no, Mom, she's literally not getting up. So that's like the backstory.
So she vowed to never cut them again. Yeah, that seems crazy. Like, why wouldn't you just, like, clip them and keep that set of manicured nails if you're going to do anything? Now it's...
She had a lot of mental health issues after it, and it was her way of coping with stuff. And
wow. The human brain is fascinating.
Yeah. So she's actually told people, you know, every time I look at them, I think of my daughter. She was the only one that did my nails, some like, mental health with it. So her daughter, I think her older daughter lives with her, or her other daughter, I don't know if she was older, but lives with her. And the Guinness Book of World Records just happened to be her grandkids were like, hey, you should go in there. And she's like, no, I'm not doing it for that. You know, this is just how I could cope with my daughter passing away. And
wow, that is a lot to unpack. Holy crap.
Yeah, everything. Putting a ring on, sex, wiping, you know, all the things you take for granted. All of a sudden, you gotta rethink everything.
Like,
you gotta have a
so
helper.
she like made herself essentially disabled.
Yeah, and that's her life now. That's why her daughter is there, hand and foot. Yeah. Is that her daughter that we heard?
Good grief! Listen,
yeah,
Carrie Eisen, Green Bay, great therapist. She does Zoom calls. She'll help out.
Yeah, she might as well join the traveling circus and make $20
like
to take a picture with her.
It's sad because she deserves a better quality of life, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, yeah. Well, clearly
and she was super, like, even when she was talking about it on the video that I watched the other day, she was kind of like tearing up still talking about her daughter because she felt like it was probably her fault because she was home. Like,
so she's like punishing herself, essentially.
I think so. I mean, I work in behavioral health, but I don't know all that inside. But I just wanted to see if you guys knew, like, the background of it. So.
Thank you for that insight. That's fascinating.
Welcome, guys. Have a great day.
Hey, you too, sister.
Yeah, I guess some people walk around the earth and some people grow their fingernails. You know, some people...
Hey, you know what? It has zero effect on my life.
Yeah, it's actually all more information than I needed.
Than I really needed. Hopefully I reject it later.
It smells like a Frito when you walk into that room. That's all I know.
Fritos.
Yeah.
Dumbing down your smartphone. One podcast at a time. Listen, rate, and subscribe to the JJO Morning Show podcast. Get up with Johnny and D. JJO.
Alex Jones. So we have the Sandy Hook trial going on, right?
Yeah, I've been watching this.
Yeah, you've been highly entertained.
This is so much more better feeling than the Johnny Depp. Two people arguing about $60 million.
Oh my God, I know.
And their egos. This one a little more high stakes for these families, but it's nice to see him getting chopped off the knees here yesterday. It was a beauty.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it.
We waited a long time.
I hope he rots. I hope he puts a bullet in his head. I do. I really do.
Let the universe sort it out,
He's
dude.
a freaking wow. He's the worst dude.
Not a good person.
He's
garbage.
Bad news.
So this is the first of 3 trials to determine how much he's going to have to pay the victims' families for making the false claims that it was all a hoax and no one died. These families, if you don't know, went through hell.
Well, they have to have protection.
Right. So besides their child
people
dying,
coming after him, yeah.
These InfoWars maniacs were targeting these family members. It was awful. So this is Alex Jones on the witness stand yesterday, learning that his own legal team inadvertently gave text messages to the Sandy Hook plaintiff attorneys.
Game over, man!
At first, he thinks they're trying to trick him.
Yeah, right.
So previously, he testified that the text didn't exist and his own damn lawyer sold him out.
My text messages. And it said you did. Nice trick. Yes,
Mr. Jones.
Oh.
Indeed. Your attorneys messed up and sent me an entire digital copy of your entire cell phone with every text message you've sent for the past 2 years. And that is how I know you lied to me when you said you didn't have text messages about Sandy Hook.
I told you the truth. This is your Perry Mason moment. I gave them my phone, and then...
Mr. Jones, you need to answer the question.
No, I know this happened.
My lawyer sent it to you, but I'm hiding it. Okay.
You were asked, do you have Sandy Hook text messages on your phone? And you said no. You know what perjury is, right? I just want to make sure you know before we go any further.
Yes, I do. I mean, I'm not a tech guy. I told you I gave the phone to the lawyers before or whatever, and so you got my phone, but we didn't give it to you.
You sound like Thomas Jefferson.
Well, I'm not Thomas Jefferson. He was a
Thomas Jefferson do. So he's skipping parts of the trial. He is to go back on InfoWars to make money off of what he has told his listeners or his believers, whatever you want to call them, that he's getting railroaded by these Sandy Hook families. He's skipping his own trial to go make money to feed the
absurd. It's absurd.
His own bank account, which he says is a bankrupt, which he's using to make more money off of. It's like his own Ponzi scheme. He is such an asshole.
Grade A asshole. Certified.
Nothing he says makes sense. It's just absurd. This thing is absurd. Pathological.
Right. And then does he believe what he's saying?
No, of course not. And to the tune of, I think he said on his best day he made $800,000. Donations, prep services, legal defense, yada, yada, shmata, yippity yap.
Who the hell is giving him money?
Well, some Bitcoin billionaire gave him a couple of million too. So right there, I mean, he's already bloviating about that on the show. But man, oh man,
I hope these families get everything.
I think they will. I want to see what some of these texts say too.
I do too.
And I want to say who they were connected to because I have a feeling.
And I want to know.
Because I have a feeling I know who.
The look on that lawyer's face when Alex Jones' attorneys accidentally sent him the entire phone.
Yeah, perjury. I think the felony perjury part could be 10 years.
It'd be hard to do a little podcast from prison.
There's no lesson for him. It's just how much can you extract and make him stop. And I think he threw out a number. Did he say $2 million? I mean, he was trying to buy his way out of it earlier in the trial. You should watch this. It's unbelievable. He can't stop. And it's a lie to cover a lie to cover a lie to cover a lie. But now they've got his text, which he said didn't exist, when he said that he never said Sandy Hook. I mean,
thank you.
Man, oh man.
Yeah.
I hope the end is brutal and painful and miserable for him. And I feel so bad for those families. They're in hiding. Bad. They're literally in hiding. They got to keep guns by their bedside at night. It's unbelievable.
It is. It's awful.
Charge him $1 and 10 every dime he's got for punitive.
There needs to be repercussions. You can't just go out and do that and make these people targets.
Right.
They're innocent people.
Right.
And they've already gone through hell.
They're lucky they haven't been killed.
Right. Well, I mean, that's just like some of the election workers, too. Mm-hmm. Look at how their lives were foobar.
And as soon as he was leaving the court, he was saying the judge was the devil, and she continues to not really do anything. Well, I think it really took a turn with the text that his lawyer screwed up. But his lawyer came out and said that he thinks the family deserves $2. I mean, at this point, the lawyer has nothing to lose either. I mean, I think the lawyer even knows it's game over. Game over.
Game over, man.
But yeah, we'll see. I think it's is it today or next Thursday they come out with the jury? It goes to the jury. I can't remember. It might be.
And then we have 2 more trials.
That might be today, and then there's 2 more trials. I think one's,
let's see. Closing arguments have concluded. Yeah, I don't. See, this is the other thing. Everything's a goddamn video. I want to read. I want to read about it. It must be going to the jury today.
I don't know if the jury, if it's a specific amount. I don't know what the limitations are. I don't understand if you can get a Russian's yacht, why you just can't go in forensically and take everything he has.
Right.
I don't understand that. I don't know. I take his underwear. I take his shoes. I take everything he's got.
Right. I want him to be destitute.
Right. But we'll see what the text dump is going to be.
Oh, my God.
The text dump is going to be really, really interesting. And I don't know if we're allowed to see that. I don't know if it's going to be sealed or not, but this thing is crazy.
Well, he had to admit that Sandy Hook was real. He admitted it yesterday.
Mm-hmm. Well,
so then it's
of course he is.
Right. So then, how are you still listening to him?
He would love to only pay $2 million and apologize and walk away. But now they've got him on the perjury.
Yeah.
So that wipes everything out. Everything he has said prior is now no longer important to the jury.
Right.
They don't have to consider anything. Now the jury is rogue, and they can do it, literally disregard it and do anything they want because it's all been a lie.
Yeah.
That's all been proven through the text dump. This text dump, I want to see it so bad. I know who's on it. I can't wait.
That had to
all
be
the usual suspects are going to be.
You know it.
Are going to be on there.
You know it.
And I want to see what they're telling him.
Oh God, garbage people gonna garbage.
Yeah, a lot of karma coming home, man.
Yep, I love it.
Replay today the JJO Morning Show podcast. Get up with Johnny and D. JJO. Like foreplay for your day.
Today is National Orgasm Day.
I'll have an orgasm, and for my drink, I'd like a banana daiquiri.
I'm going to ask you a simple question about sex. Do you ever fake it?
You cannot fake an erection.
This is the Fake at 8.
No, that's just science fiction.
Kind of like the female orgasm.
With Johnny and D. JJO.
Fake at 8 brought to you by Cruisin' Chubbies in the Dells. They got up to 30 entertainers a night. You can party there 7 days a week. Big city feel, but Midwest-friendly environment. Spacious atmosphere, unlike many other clubs, so spread out at Cruisin' Chubbies.
Spread out. Cassidy, what a cool name.
Yeah.
Someone unusual. Rolls right off the tongue. I love it. Are you named after anybody in particular? Or just rando?
Just random.
All right. Cassidy, we are eagerly awaiting your performance.
Oh, okay. 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 Oh, thank you.
Very dramatic.
You're welcome.
I think. You think of that?
Yeah. I'm not thinking much right now. I can tell you that much.
Let's see how you did, Cassidy. I have a feeling you did very well.
Very
well today. Hello?
Jesus, just ended right now. Hall of Fame.
Dude.
Good morning. Oh. Hello.
Okay, meow.
What's going on?
Well done.
Hello.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Hi, how's it going?
I wanted to say this for the fingernail lady, but I'll say it now. She just looks like her vagina.
It's true. Hi, how's it going?
She just looks like her.
Good morning. All right. I think my callers are melting down. Hello?
Something came out her trooper.
Hello?
She just looks like her vagina stinks.
Get your clothes on. Get out. Take your cat.
Cassidy, very, very nice. That was great. Best one of the week.
Oh, wow. Really?
Yeah, look, she's still meowing at us.
Enough.
Someone's in love.
That is enough.
Great work, Cassidy. Thank you. I'll give you another one.
Thank you.
I'm going to keep her on for the news.
Oh.
little background, soft background. Replacing the news.
Yeah.
And here's the news. Take it away.
Oh.
Cassidy, you're very charming.
Thank you.
All right, call back sometime.
Good grief.
Okay, well,
All right, thank you.
We thought uploading to the cloud was something completely different. The JJO Morning Show Podcast. Johnny and D, JJO.
Following my tough stance on immigration, Taco Tuesdays will be changed to Pizza Thursday.
I like pizza, pepperoni, mozzarella, and patchouli. I like pizza with salami, eggs and cheese and oregano. I like pizza with tomato. I like pizza. We like pizza. We like pizza in the morning. We like pizza every day. We like pizza in the evening. We like pizza anyway. I like pizza, pepperoni, mozzarella.
Everything you eat a slice. To you it's just a trend. Pizza is my life. Pizza is my life. Ten crust, deep dish, double pepperoni, yummy, your stuffed crust, no anchovies, pizza rolls, pickle bunch, cheese and crust is what I like, put it in the oven, make it I don't care, I'm not very picky, warm and delicious, spicy, stinky, cut it into 8 squares or triangles, all I really want is pizza to me. Pizza is the greatest food on earth.
Happy Pizza for Thursday, you savages.
Pizza smells good.
All right. The Mexican pizza finally returning to Taco Bell's menu. The fast food chain tweeted the announcement on Tuesday, sharing that fans can expect to see the longtime favorite, which is made up of beef, refried beans, tortillas, cheese, diced tomatoes, and a Mexican pizza sauce, back in restaurants starting September 15th. The beans have been spilled, the tweet reads. Fans on the socials were ecstatic to hear the news. One said, I quit eating Taco Bell after the Mexican pizza was discontinued, and now, on September 15th, I shall recontinue. Very dramatic. People are very dramatic about the T-Bell.
It gets everybody gets all crazy like the McRib season. It kind of feels like there's a cycle.
You did not.
Oh, sorry. I should know better.
Why did you do that?
Right. I take it back.
Thank you. So, yeah, they brought it back in May, remember?
Yeah.
And then they had to pull it because of struggles to keep up with demand.
Yeah. That was very much like Popeye's chicken sandwich.
Do you remember when people were getting stabbed over that?
Yeah, right. I understand now because I eat at Popeye's every day. Get the 4-piece and the coleslaw and a little roll.
Do you remember in the before times when all we had to worry about was getting stabbed, getting a chicken sandwich?
I love Popeyes.
I know you do.
I can't believe I was so Popeye illiterate for so long. You know how many years I've missed out on Popeye's chicken? But I'm making up for it. I eat there twice a day.
Toby's Supper Club has some of the best fried chicken you will ever have in your life.
Not according to the blind taste test.
Wait, you don't even know what you're talking about.
Of course, nobody's gotten stabbed at Toby's.
Truth. Truth. I tried the frog legs one time there.
Ooh.
They were pretty good.
That sounds really good. Man, frog legs in that chicken batter at Popeyes would be incredible.
Trying to plug a local place here, Toby's Supper Club.
I think there's a creek out behind the Fish Hatch Popeyes. I go out and catch my own, throw it in the fryer.
I believe it's a crick. Thank you.
Well, you're a crick. That's creek over at Fish Hatchery, right?
Can't keep it straight. So gay, I can't even keep my creeks and cricks straight. So there you go. All you Mexican pizza fans, rejoice. Are you a Mexican pizza dude? I know you go to Taco Bell quite a bit.
Sure, it's fine. I've had it. But I'm a wild card at Taco Bell when I pull up. I got $40 burning a hole in my pocket, and I just want to spend it.
Do you pull up and you're like, wild card? And they're like, oh, God, here he is again.
It's a drunk DJ.
Jesus Christ.
That would be funny.
Go back to Popeyes.
They ought to do a package called the wild card. Here's what happens.
Oh, they just throw whatever in
Yeah,
there?
right. It's a surprise. They don't even tell you. It's the wild. Give me a wild card. You're like, I got a wild card. And then they just start throwing items in a box.
They just like throw like a handful of lettuce in there.
No, it can be no. It's got to be it's got
like
to be
an actual item, like
sure.
a chalupa.
But I mean, make the box so big, so wide, so tall, and then when it's full to the top, you just pull the flap over and send it out the window. Wild card.
Wild card.
Wouldn't that be funny? And then I'd pay $30 for a wild card. I do anyways.
Right. There you go. I love
that
it.
would be great. So you don't know what you're gonna. I'm calling. Do we have the corporate thing? Wild card.
Tweet them. Do you want to tweet them?
We'll just pull it up.
But you have to say like that.
Wild card. I want to be a consultant though on the wild card. I want some credit and I want a free pass.
You want free wild cards for life.
Free wild cards. My
They'd
idea.
be like, this is my idea. Wild card.
Like security to the lobby. The wild card guys here again.
We're closed, sir.
We're closed. Ain't no food here. It's corporate, sir. We don't make food here. No, but so you just what am I thinking of? Where you just fill the box and then you just fill the box. Your mom? No.
Go to weekend.
What am I thinking of? Where you pay something and somebody does that. They don't call it wild card.
I have no idea what the fill the box campaign is.
Oh God. Okay, I'll think about it, but it'll hit me. Okay. Yeah, that's the T-Bell wild card. Just a mystery box of items.
Yes.
Be some soft shell. It won't be a 7-layer. Oh.
Why? Why do you? Did you bring up the McRib and the 7-layer burrito in the same break? Do you want to die?
No, I don't want to die. Who wants to die? That's a stupid question.
Wild card.
But I mean, if you got a family of 5, you got 3 freaking screamers in the back seat, you know. Give me a wild card, settle you little bastard down.
Right.
Wild card.
You don't get to pick your taco. You just throw a random taco.
Right, and then
the
box comes in, you just chucking stuff into the back seat. Kids are catching it.
Yep.
Wild card.
Might make your butthole burn. I don't know. Wild card. I love it. I think it's brilliant. We should definitely tweet them.
A box full of mystery meat. I mean,
I don't know that other people will be as excited about it as we are.
Well, my point being, it'll save time, and then you're like, okay, you gotta. The kids all want something different,
right?
But there's fun involved in the wild card because they don't know what they're going to get. So it's like a Happy Meal, except it's a surprise
meal.
A surprise meal.
Well, and it might make you try things on the menu that you wouldn't ordinarily try.
Boom!
Expanding horizons.
Just stuff that box, dude. Give me the wild card.
I don't mind if I do, sir.
And then you just pass it around. Pass it around. You got 3 chitlins in the back seat. Just pass it around. Everybody grab an item and pass the box.
The droopy bedwetter back there.
And them kids will shut up until you get to St. Louis. That's in St. Louis.
Oh, the Arch? The Loop?
No. Another wild card!
Wild card!
Then we're going to have we should have the cannonball run. We're going to have the wild card run. We're going to eat wild cards all the way across the country. A whole country connected by a wild card.
I love it.
Man, oh man. I am just...
Your ideas, man.
I feel like we got some synergy.
Let's put a pin in that. We'll come back to it later.
What would you charge for the wild card?
Well, I think you should have different levels.
Ooh.
I want a double XL wild card. Or I think a small wild card.
I think the wild card should be the gold medal of mystery boxes. I think it should be
it's like 15 pounds coming through the drive-thru window.
There's only one wild card. Take it or leave it. It's like the Arby's. What's that thing called? That giant
Meat Mountain.
The Meat Mountain, except it's the wild card.
People, relax.
What a complete waste
We are killing it online. Have you guys checked the comments?
of cyberspace.
Smoke That Skin Wagon says, you guys are killing it.
The JJO Morning Show Podcast.
We're internet sensations.
Johnny and D, nowhere but JJO.
Hey, I got a message from Brian. He wants to hear that weird Sturgis song you made.
The Goring of the Ohio Fitzgeralds?
Yes.
I didn't think I'd be singing that again.
It's the one that you'll never forget the title, that one.
The Goring of the Ohio Fitzgeralds. Really?
Yeah. He said he doesn't like to give you much credit, but it was pretty funny.
Oh, I owe this man cash.
So, yeah, your bribes. Apparently the check went through.
I don't have it prepared. I'll do it.
Okay.
I'll do it as my swan song today before we head to the hot South Dakota.
Mm-hmm.
We wrote a song about a couple of...
Dude, you take credit. You did it.
A couple from Cleveland that goes out to Sturgis and gets gored to death. They're called, their name of the family is here. I have it. Do you have the song? I'll do it right now.
You're going to do it now?
This is a couple that, if you can pull up the karaoke.
Okay.
This is a couple from Ohio. They're called the Fitzgeralds. And they ride their Harley out to Sturgis and get gored by a buffalo. It's called the Goring of the Ohio Fitzgeralds. Set to the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. You didn't know that.
All right, PC2.
Let's see, my timing has been horrible.
You just come in after the second guitar part.
This is only
here.
the second time I've done. Okay, the Goring of the Ohio Fitzgerald. You give me the point at me, and I'll sing. The legend lives on from the Dakotas on down of the big stinky bull called Tatanka. The beast, it is said, never gives up his dead at a rally full of Harleys and Hondas.
Very nice.
Do I keep going? With a tour pack full of 48 pounds or more, then the Harley Ultra Classic weighed empty. Leonard and Joanne was a bone to be chewed, and Tatanka would make them legendary.
Very good.
I think I might be on cue.
You're doing great.
Where do I go?
It's a break. Music break.
Oh, yeah, that's called beer break. Ranking. I'm ready. The Fitzgeralds were the pride of the Cleveland West Side, riding out to the rally to party. They even saw Jackal and heard the chainsaw, saying, damn, that's louder than Johnny.
Oh, man.
That might be. It just gets worse from here.
Drink more.
In the morning, the Harley made a tattletale sound as the Fitzgerald rode off to the Black Hills. As every man knew, and the park ranger too, it was Tatanka that was out for the killing.
Yeah.
Here it comes. He's hungry. Page 2. At mile marker 23, old Joanne had to pee, so Leonard dropped the old kickstand there. And what did they see coming around the old tree? The biggest stuffing buffalo they'd ever seen.
There's big aerial life.
Leonard just froze, but Joanne was too slow as the buffalo aimed for her torso. Then Joanne found out with a horn in her ass what the ranger had said, even more so. Oh, this is where it gets super sad. Joanne's gone. She's wasted.
Fingered the torso.
Just laying there bleeding out. As dusk settled in, an old biker came by and said, you're bleeding. There's no way to save you. At 7 p.m., Joanne's hatchway gave in. He said, honey, it's been good to know you. Oh. Joanne's a goner. Leonard sat and cried. He knew old Joanne died, and his marriage and trip were in peril. And later that night, the story came to light of the Goring of the Ohio Fitzgerald. I'm off again.
You're fine.
Here's the really sad ending.
I need a good cry, John.
I hate to do this to Joanne and Leonard. But F around with the horn, dude. Find out. In a musty old hall in West Cleveland they prayed, in the old musty biker's cathedral. The church bell chimed till it rang 29 times for each goring of the Ohio Fitzgerald.
Very thorough buffalo.
That's the whole thing.
Oof.
So, depressing, isn't it?
Well, he cashed the life insurance check and found a hot mistress, and now he's getting some strange trim.
He left Sturgis with a 22-year-old blonde on the back of the bike.
The bikini contest winner, yeah.
The JJO Morning Show podcast with Johnny and D. Listen, rate, subscribe. Catch a new show every Monday through Friday, 6 till 10 a.m. on 94.1 JJO or streaming anywhere in the JJO app. Johnny and D, nowhere but JJO.